Contents provided by this channel is.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's poppin', homie?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Like, why you feel like women ain't marrying their baby daddies in 2023?
Ooh, that's a good one, honey. Cause girls want to be outside. I ain't gonna necessarily say everybody want to be outside, but everybody want to be outside. It ain't no morals, no loyalty, no trust, and I mean, really, honestly, these days, babies are just made from a one night stand. Cause from watching quote unquote couples on Instagram, as soon as the girl get pregnant, 6 months into the pregnancy, I see she end up being a single mom. So
You think they're single mothers by choice or choices?
Choices.
What kind of choices you think they're making?
Speaking from a younger mind, when I got pregnant with my daughter, before I got pregnant with my daughter, I was outside. I wasn't no goody two shoe. I was outside. And I ain't gonna say my daughter was a mistake, but I was being outside, and that's how she got.
What was the reward for being outside?
Nothing.
What did you gain by being outside, though? How did it help you in your purpose and future when you was outside?
Not nothing.
So
I mean,
you just
probably what not to look for in a man, you know.
No. You ain't had to get a lot of dick to know that, though. You know right from wrong, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So basically, you just raised body count up and had more emotional baggage, really, right?
Right.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So now you're just making it more harder for you to trust men and really trust yourself.
Exactly. I can't really disagree with that.
So why you think the media is not telling the people about the dark side of hot girl summer being outside? Because the Sukianis and Sexy Reds make it seem like you can fuck who you want to fuck, do what you want to do, and there's no consequences behind this.
I will say it starts from, speaking for little girls, that starts at a young age. You can't wait till she is 15, 16, 17 and try to say, well, don't follow her and don't be like Sukianas and the Sexy Reds. You got to teach her from a little girl's her morals, how to respect herself, how to treat herself, how to be treated as a woman. So she already know when she see those Sexy Reds and Sukihanas, she be like, well, it's okay for them, but I'm not going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? If you wait till she 15 and 16 and you outside and you acting like the Sukianas and Sexy Reds, how do you expect your child to act? Well, your little girl to act. So I mean.
So what does outside mean, though? I'm outside.
I mean, 7 days a week in the club, at somebody's bar. I mean, granted, you may go to work, but after you get off from work, you outside. Like, you always, I don't want to say you neglect your kids, but your kids really end up fending for themselves if they at a certain age. I mean.
So it really sounds like to me single mothers are the most selfish motherfuckers on the planet.
Some of them.
Was you?
I mean,
selfish? Are you selfish?
I'm a single mother and I can't be outside, you know?
Are you selfish?
I can't be outside.
Are you selfish?
Me? To the world, yeah.
You date men with kids or without kids?
Me, I'm more comfortable dating men with kids because I will feel more comfortable with you around my kids because you have kids. Not necessarily saying you can trust people with kids, but, you know, it's easier for me to date a man with kids. Because a man that don't got kids don't know the roles and the responsibilities that I go through. And when you dating me and you want me to go here, there, and there, and I got to get 3 kids situated, at some point you're going to get tired of that because you don't have to do that and you don't understand that.
Why do women feel like just because they have kids and they have baby mama that every man want them? Why do you feel that way, you think? They feel like because they can have kids and they look pretty, that's enough for a man to marry them and take care of their child or children or whatever, just because they exist. and they look halfway decent.
I never understood that as a woman either. So I mean,
Uh,
I let me say this. I have 8 brothers. Okay, I more so understand men than I do women because I didn't see how my father and my brothers move out in the world. So some of the things that I see women do is like, why would you do that? Like, is that how you really expect? You know, so it's a lot of shit that I might get on here and agree with you, and you don't expect me to agree with.
uh,
You know,
uh, yeah, they say single mothers are selfish, not heroes. You agree or disagree with that?
can I be neutral? Because
Nah, this ain't no car.
mm, I don't think they're selfish. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're selfish.
Why you
I
think?
wouldn't say.
Why? Because nowadays they're celebrating the baby showers instead of celebrating marriage and getting weddings. We're having shotgun babies instead of shotgun weddings.
They can't even make it to that point. They can't even make it to the delivery room together. So how do you expect them to make it to marriage and be together for 20, 30 years? I mean,
They can make it to the bedroom together.
when the girl gets pregnant, at some point somebody get tired and they end up being a single mother. Like, I've never seen so many single mothers. I grew up seeing. I
It's
didn't
cool to
have.
be a single mother. Wait. It's cool to be a single mother because the rappers talk about it, the baby
I
mama
mean,
rappers in the club making money. So
have a
everybody's
choice. Some people don't
profiting
have
off
a
this.
choice. I don't have a choice but to be a single mother. My kid's father is passed away. So I have no choice but to do that. I'm not gonna go in the world and look for a man and expect the man to come in here and do everything that my fiance was doing. That's selfish. So I don't do that. I've been single 7 fucking years because I don't want nobody to think I want them to come in here and take care of me and mine. I need you to
That's what they
either
want.
that's
That's
not
what
what
they
I
want.
want. I can't speak
Wait,
for them. That's not what
I
I
want
want.
you. We talking about the majority. You gotta get your butt out the way.
I, I don't know, cause I want a man. I don't need a man. I want a man, but the world makes it hard for
So
people to because of the
so
expectations of everybody.
who can we blame for society issues? Can we blame social media, the parents? Who can we blame for the epidemic of single mothers and simps out here?
I honestly say everybody has a part to play in.
Okay.
Everybody part. Parents, social media, mostly the parents. I'll put it mostly on the parents because parents need to do a better job at how their kids view the world and what the world shows them. Because right,
Need you in the camera.
raising everybody's kids through social media.
Okay.
So
Right. We gotta move on. Okay. They say women love sex, but dislike sex being talked about. Instead, talk about the act of sex straight up. Instead of talking about the act of sex without straight up mentioning it. Agree or disagree?
I disagree
Why you disagree with it?
because it's not all about sex. I don't know. If somebody bring up a conversation trying to talk to me, I probably won't talk to you no more. So.
Interesting.
Even if it's just a simple conversation, don't sex to me, it will come as needed. If it comes the first night, if it comes 6 months down the line, just don't talk about it, don't mention it, don't ask for it. Like, it's a turn off to me.
They say, should men date baby mamas with chest tattoos and with multiple kids? Should guys out here with no kids date baby mamas with chest tattoos?
I don't see why not. You'll date a bitch with a tattoo on her ass. So
Chest tattoos, you don't think that's kind of like a new tramp stamp?
no, not no. I mean, bitches walk around with face tattoos. So
What you feel like? What makes a woman suddenly unattractive? You think?
not doing shit with herself,
Okay.
taking a handout from the world.
Uh, they say that. Okay. How do you know if she's the one? She stayed with you even when you had nothing to offer her. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
They say if you can attract a woman without using your money, you will never find a woman who will love you because of you. If you can't attract a woman without using money, you will never find a woman who will love you because of you. You agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay, why you agree with that?
Because if you can get a woman without money that tells you she ain't, and when you get the money and she's still with you, that should tell you something right there. Like she was with me when I was broke, basically, when I ain't had shit.
Why is it that a rich man can change a poor woman's life, but a rich woman will look a poor man's way?
Say that one more time.
Why is that a rich man can change a poor woman's life, but a rich woman will look a poor man's way?
I don't know. But she see that he can't offer her nothing. Basic. He look broke. He stank. Let me stop being mean. But I don't know the answer to that question. I can't answer that one. I,
I feel like you can. You just don't want to be honest, though. I feel like you're part of that sisterhood code. Are you part of sisterhood code? You know what sisterhood code is, right?
no, because I ain't part of it. I don't know what that means.
Sisterhood code is when you just agree with women because they're a woman.
Oh no, no. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you
Why do
wrong,
you
you
feel
wrong.
like women can meet they cheat just as much as men do?
Because we have when women do what men do is what's the word, stereotype. Like
So, so what about the women lying on Morris saying that's the child's father when it's really not? What about that?
I don't know.
What you
I
mean?
don't, I,
What you mean? You don't know. Women lying to men say that's their child's father when it's not. Lying to the kids saying that's your daddy.
She lied to multiple men, so how can I even agree with something like that? Like if it, I bitch, I'm not about to side with you and you done been up here 10 times and not married nigga was your baby daddy. Like no, that's not cool.
Do you feel like those women should be charged, criminally charged for lying to the father, lying to the men saying you the father when you're not?
If they put the man on the birth certificate and received child support, knowing that wasn't his father, then yeah. But as simply as saying you my baby daddy, then no,
Why
just
not?
move on.
If that man is investing time and money with the child, why not? Those women should not be charged for that, dude.
I just now is this child support or just basically out of his pocket?
Out of his
Because if
pocket.
they get child support, and then get a DNA test and that's not that man's child, and he didn't spend $5,000, I honestly think she should be liable to pay him back. I
She should
think
go to jail.
I think it depends on the amount of money she received from him. If you took care of the child for 18 years and you didn't, pay $50,000 in child support, yeah, you should go to jail for a little bit for lying. You know, because and you should pay him back. Yeah. Now, if it's like a measly $1,000, $2,000, and y'all find out 6 months down the line when the baby's 6 months that's not the baby, just move on.
Oh hell no!
Just
No, she need to be charged. That's grand larceny.
that's
Anything over $1,000 is grand larceny. You need to be charged and take her ass to prison, and she need to become a fucking convicted felon for what she did, being an uncivilized, mutt lying bastard. Men taking care of another man's kids. I ain't buying that shit. All you guys out there, you better get a goddamn paternity test, pay for it out of pocket, do what you got to do. Because there's so many men walking around here raising another man's kids without even knowing it. Yep, I said it. I let the cat out the bag, boy. I said it.